We're privileged to have a musical icon, the funkiest grandfather in the whole of Africa, the President General of Frustrated Nigerians Association, the Odudu Baba. If I'm right, Odudu Bariba. Yes, that's the title, Odudu Bariba of Africa. That's the title they gave him. You know, when one man has all these accolades, he's not an ordinary man. Ladies and gentlemen, please make some noise for the one and only Charles Oputa, a.k.a. Charlie Boy. Yes. Recently, not too recently anyways, during the funeral of your father, very highly respected and celebrated jurist, former Justice Oputa, during that funeral, something dramatic happened. And in true Charlie Boy fashion, many dramatic things. And in true Charlie Boy fashion, you took the microphone and addressed politicians present the way Charlie Boy will on a good day, address politicians. Please, take us through it. What happened?
Well, it's really a long story, but I told them where to get off. I told them to get the hell out. This is my show. It's my father.
Yeah.
And this has nothing to do with politics. Yeah. My father didn't believe in the kind of politics that you see today.
That's why we love you. You know, and recently you started this Our Mumu Don't Do. Is Our Mumu Don't Do a movement, music? What is Our Mumu Don't Do?
It's a movement.
Okay.
It's a movement calling on the Nigerian youths that they should wake up from their docility. If they ever think that anything is going to change, they're making a mistake, because nothing is going to change until they change their mindset. Nothing. And it's unfortunate that what the pastors are doing these days, because they're part of the people who have corrupted young people by making them believe that you can get something out of nothing, by making them believe in miracles and breakthroughs and anointings and all that crap, because prayers alone will never save us. It's time for young people to stand up and be counted and to know that they're part of nation building.
You've been at the forefront of so many, activism and battles and all that. Yeah, and there's this bad boy persona that you have. When they say Charlie Boy, area father, you mobilize Okada people and you make things happen. Some people look at you and they say, that guy is a bad guy. But today you're pushing the youths towards becoming positive agents. Don't you think there's a bit of a conflict?
What conflict?
So some of the youth could have seen you as...
It's not my fault that most Nigerians are arrogantly ignorant. It's not my fault. It's not my fault that their mumu level never do. When I created the Charlie Boy brand, it was supposed to shock timid, myopic, last year Mongo package Nigerians. So I'm not here, I'm not a group soul. I'm not here to follow anything. Yeah. I set the path, I set the trend, and that's what I do.
Okay, people were promised change some few months back, and we live in the reality that we have today. What would you say to a young man who voted last time for change? And seeing what is happening today, what would your advice be to them?
They are still mumus, because if they believe that anything is going to change, they are the biggest fools. And if they don't take time, before the end of the year, they'll be eating from the trash can. Young people are committing suicide these days. Young people are disenfranchised from the systems these days. And it's all because of their docility. But I must confess here that we are responsible. My generation is responsible for this rot, because we did not create the right kind of environment for these youths.
Young people.
But rather than keep agonizing about it, I'm asking young people, organize yourself. They have all the tools that they need. They have the social media. And it's not just about getting there and posting nude pictures and talking trash.
Yeah.
And assaulting us with their terrible grammar. Okay? Yes. It's about, mobilizing and organizing themselves. And as the area father, that's
what you're about.
That's what I'm about.
14 grandchildren, you know.
And 9 children.
And 9 children, and you look this fresh. Who they cook your abo? Who they mix something for you, please? I
guess 50% of it is my genes.
Gene, yeah.
Then the other is lifestyle.
Permit me to call you old a bit.
No,
you're the area father.
I'm not a spring chicken.
Chicken again.
My father used to always say that old age is a disease no doctor can cure.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to go there again. Let me leave it because there are some in Nigeria people hate to admit that they are old, especially politicians.
I'm 60.
They keep reducing their age.
I'm 66.
Imagine.
That is why I'm telling young Nigerians.
So that means our president just senior you with just 12 years or how many few years?
The one way in declare.
Okay, I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. Thank you very much, Charlie boy. Nice talking to you. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause. Did you like the show? Just click here. Yeah, click here to subscribe. Click here. You too do shakara.